everybody, so today I'm going to be dyeing my hair. I'm going to be using Huenicorn's non-bleach hair dye. This just intrigued me because it said non-bleach and you can use 2 of their hair dyes as an alternative to bleach. I'm going to be using the hair color or hair dye called Beach Daze since that is one of the ones that they recommend to use. I got 2 bottles of those. I'll be right back. I'll just part my hair and then we'll get into the mixing of the dye and stuff. So I just parted my hair into 4 sections. I'm gonna start with this part first. I don't know if I even did it properly or like evenly or whatever, but whatever. So anyway, this is the hair dye powder and then this is the developer. Okay, so I've finished mixing. I've put on my gloves so I can get started. This is exciting. I don't know how big or small the sections are supposed to be, but I would just take a smaller bit. Okay, so I finished dyeing this section. I'm now gonna move on to this other side here. This is so fun. This is like painting. I feel like I'm in art class. I honestly don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having fun. I'm just hoping that I'm getting everything. Great, I'm also done with this section, so I'm gonna do this one next. Let me take off a clip. I'm done with that section. Now time for this one. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing that I did here. I'm gonna start off with the back section first. Hopefully I'll have enough, I don't know. Okay, so I'm done coloring this part. As you can see, it's already starting to lighten and stuff. I still have some bit of the thing left, so I'm just gonna like put this everywhere. go. I put my hair in a shower cap. So I'm gonna leave it on for an hour because I want it to, you know, take the longest time possible so that it can like sit and do its thing. And since I also just want it to be as light as possible. Hi everybody, good morning. I just rinsed it out last night and left it to dry. So here it is in the morning and daylight. So this is what it looks like. It's so uneven. The lighter parts are like more up to here, but there's a lot of like dark sections here, especially at the back. It's so hard. I didn't think it would be hard to dye your hair by yourself, but apparently it actually is that hard. I'm actually gonna be using the second bottle later today. I'm gonna have my older sister help me. I'm not gonna be filming it. I don't want to film her, so I'll just film whatever I can later. Hi guys, so we just finished doing the second bottle. So yeah, I will just let it set for another hour and I'll get back to you guys either later or tomorrow morning again. Alright, so good morning everybody. So my hair is dry now. As you can see, it's a lot lighter. It's still uneven. There's obviously like darker parts of my hair, but there's lighter parts, especially here at the back. So I am gonna be buying another bottle just to go over the darker parts of my hair just to even it out. Hello, I look so funny, but I'm currently on third bottle of the hair dye. I don't have any of the disposable ones anymore, so I'm just gonna use my shower cap. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning to see how light my hair will be. Hi everybody, good morning. So this is what my hair looks like now. It's a lot lighter here on my roots since this is where we started first last night when applying the hair dye. This is the best that I'm gonna get. I just wanted to film my experience, I guess, and the changes that happened when dyeing my hair, because this is the first time I ever dyed my hair, so this is like pretty cool and fun for me. To be honest, I probably could have achieved similar results with a different product, but much cheaper. I know of a brand and their products would probably do the same as this, but I guess I'll try that next time. Hi everybody, so this is the review portion of the video. I don't know if I've mentioned it, but the dye that I use is from Huenicorn and it's part of their non-bleach hair dye like series collection thingy. So I used one of their shades, which is called Beach Daze. I used 3 bottles of those to get to this color. Let me take off my hair tie so you guys can see. It's not even, but this is how my hair looks like now. It's very dark here at the ends and it's quite light here on my roots. So this is the best that I'm gonna get. So this is 3 bottles of the hair dye, like I said, since I have quite longish hair. It's past my shoulders. If you have shoulder length hair, I think you can get away with just using 1 bottle, but if you have longer hair than that, I actually recommend you use 2 bottles in one like sitting. The way I did it is I just used 1 bottle per session. I'm sorry if you guys can hear construction, by the way. So you get these 2. You get the powder of the hair dye, and then you also get the developer. I'm gonna start off with the powder. The powder doesn't smell great. It's not too pungent, but it doesn't smell great. I don't really like the smell. The developer, however, smells really good. I really like the smell of the developer. It smells really pleasant. As you also probably saw in the clip when I first dyed it, there were like these little granules still that wasn't like mixed in. I don't know if it's just because the granules are so big that they weren't able to like dissolve in the developer, but that happened also in the second time that I dyed my hair. However, in the third time, I don't know what is different, but there's a lot less of those like bigger granules compared to the previous bottles. So that's something that I've noticed. Personally, I actually quite like the product. I think it works really well, and like what they decided to name it as like a non-bleach hair dye. You can use this as an alternative to bleach. That's also how they kind of market it as. My hair doesn't feel too dry. It does feel quite dry though after the first rinse, but I think that's just to be expected whenever you do dye your hair. So yeah, my hair does feel a bit more dry than usual. It's definitely not the same as before I dyed my hair. I will say that there are some tangles, especially towards here at the ends. It's just annoying to deal with. I like the product. Smell, not the greatest, but even with the developer, it still is quite annoying to smell. Third thing that I like is that it's not too drying. Well, it's definitely dry, but it's not as dry as what I like expected it to feel like. And fourth thing, I'd say it's quite effective. As you can see, my hair compared to my black hair, it's significantly lighter. I just wish that I had done what I mentioned to you guys earlier, is that I should have just used 2 bottles per session. I bought these, by the way, from Shopee. I'll have it linked down below. This isn't sponsored, or I'm not being paid to say anything about this, but I'll just have the link down below so you guys can know where I got these from. I will say overall, I had a fun experience dyeing my hair. I will want to do this again, actually. That's it for this video, I believe. Oh, actually, before I leave, I will be filming me dyeing my hair blue. I actually got the products already. Here's some teaser, I guess, of the products I'm going to be using. So yeah, that is it for me today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Please leave this video a like if you liked it, comment down below anything that you want to comment, and subscribe if you haven't yet. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Bye bye!